Tension in the suburbs. Woman confronts police during investigation in a normally peaceful suburban neighborhood. Tensions rose earlier today when a woman confronted local law enforcement officers in the middle of an ongoing investigation. The event unfolded on Maplewood Lane, a quiet residential street that rarely sees any commotion. But this morning, a flurry of activity interrupted the calm, drawing both police officers and concerned residents out into the streets. Around 9 a.m., authorities responded to a call about a potential domestic disturbance. Neighbors reported hearing raised voices and a series of loud noises coming from one of the homes on the block. As police arrived at the scene, they were met with a disconcerting sight. The woman, holding several pieces of paper in her hand, was visibly upset. Her face was a mix of confusion and frustration as she walked towards the officers, demanding answers. The officers, two in uniform and one in plain clothes, calmly positioned themselves between the woman and her home, attempting to maintain control of the situation. While the exact cause of the disturbance remains unclear, the woman seemed to be deeply involved in the matter, possibly related to legal or personal issues within her home. The papers she was holding appeared to be official documents, sparking further speculation among onlookers. Some believed they could be related to a legal dispute, while others wondered if they were evidence in a broader investigation. "We're doing everything we can to resolve this calmly," said one of the officers as he spoke to the crowd, trying to ease the mounting anxiety. "The situation is under control, and we're working to ensure everyone's safety." Witnesses described the woman as being determined but not violent, engaging with the officers in a stern but controlled manner. As the police worked to understand the circumstances surrounding the incident, residents stood by, whispering among themselves. "I've never seen her like this before," one neighbor said, speaking of the woman who had lived in the neighborhood for several years. Despite the tense exchange, the situation eventually de-escalated. No arrests were made at the scene, and police assured the public that the investigation would continue. As the woman was escorted back to her home, residents were left wondering what had caused the sudden outburst in their otherwise peaceful neighborhood. The authorities have promised to provide more updates as they continue to gather information, and residents are urged to stay informed through local news outlets. For now, the street remains quiet once again, though the ripple effects of today's events may linger for some time.